Andy, let me introduce you to your Corvette, sir.
That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Take your time.
Car customization is a timeless trend that has captivated automotive enthusiasts for decades. It's an art form where owners can transform their vehicles into unique masterpieces, pushing the boundaries of what manufacturers initially envisioned for these cars. At the forefront of this mesmerizing world of car customization stands one man with an undeniably influential presence, the visionary behind Kustoms, Danny Koker. With over 2 decades of experience, Danny has left an indelible mark on the industry and has become a household name among car enthusiasts. Danny's journey into the world of automobiles was deeply rooted in his upbringing. His father instilled in him the knowledge and passion for vehicle maintenance and customization. As a result, Danny's love affair with cars blossomed, shaping him into the iconic figure he is today. Beyond his thriving custom car shop, Danny's car collection is nothing short of extraordinary. It is a collection of around 58 meticulously curated automobiles, each with a unique story and character. Join us as we take you on a journey inside Danny Koker's car collection.
Sometimes you just gotta chase your dreams. And I've been dreaming about this Superfly Cadillac ever since I was a kid.
Kustoms isn't just the workshop, it's the backdrop for one of car customization's most captivating reality TV shows. Known as Counting Cars, this show has achieved global acclaim, transcending borders to capture the hearts of automotive enthusiasts far and wide. And at the center of it all is the visionary Danny Koker. What sets Counting Cars apart is its origin story. It emerged as the third spin-off of the top-rated reality TV show Pawn Stars. Danny Koker's brainchild transformed Kustoms into a stage where automotive dreams came to life and viewers got a front row seat to witness the magic unfold. While Counting Cars shares a format standard to many car shows, it offers a unique twist. It delves into the drama and disagreements that occasionally rise between Danny Koker and his crew as they undertake the ambitious task of restoring and customizing vintage cars and motorcycles. This blend of tension and talent creates a dynamic that keeps viewers hooked. But beyond the on-screen controversies and conflicts, Counting Cars achieved remarkable success during its run. The show entertained millions and introduced the world to some truly spectacular cars. Moreover, some of these automotive gems captured Danny Koker's heart so much that he couldn't bear to part with them. These cherished vehicles found a permanent home in his already extensive car collection, becoming a testament to his enduring love for all things automotive. 1962 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. First on this list is a 1962 Karmann Ghia. This car from Volkswagen is one of the first cars in the world with the power-operated steel sunroof option. The earlier 1962 version is arguably one of the rarest cars on Earth. However, it looks familiar because it shares most of its components with the original Volkswagen Bug. Danny has engaged in the customization of many rare cars over the years, but this particular 1962 Karmann Ghia is one of a kind. One that has a permanent special place in his heart. If it weren't for the stunning red paint job and the incredible modifications made to this specific Koker's car, you could assume that buying the vehicle was a mistake. The car doesn't have anything particularly eye-catching to begin with. It's even worse than you imagine because it has a 1.3-liter engine. However, the value of the 1962 Karmann Ghia has risen steadily over the years as classic car enthusiasts began seeing it as a collector's item. But it doesn't look like Danny wants to part with this art on wheels anytime soon. 1979 Camaro Z28. Next, we have a car that looks just as rad as it is. It's a 1979 Camaro Z28. General Motors struggled in the 70s, but still gave the masses a pretty cool Camaro. Danny's Camaro has been taken apart and fully restored with a beautiful flame paint job. A complete engine overhaul has been carried out to eliminate the useless smog add-ons that General Motors kept bogging their cars down with during the 70s. With a powerful V8 engine under the hood, Danny's 79 Camaro is a far cry from the underpowered Karmann Ghia. 1973 Buick Riviera. You may be too easily impressed if you thought Danny's 79 Camaro was impressive. Danny's 1973 Buick Riviera is, without a doubt, one of the coolest cars to roll around Las Vegas. It features a similar flame design on the 79 Camaro Z28, but with its size, it looks absolutely rad and mean. Everything about this car, from bumper to bumper, is absolutely perfect. Even though the intricate paint is worth more than the car, like 10 times over, this is the Buick Riviera everyone wishes they had. So many people have tried buying this off Danny, but he still holds on to it. The value of this car is hard to pin down because of how special it is to Danny and just because it's one of the most stunning Buick models ever. Danny's next vehicle also features the beautiful flame-themed paint scheme he loves. The Danny Van. It's not something we just made up, in case you were wondering. Danny Van exists. This is not only a vehicle featured on the reality TV show Counting Cars, it's the vehicle of choice for Danny when he's driving around Las Vegas, looking for vehicles to flip. The Danny Van has a red candy paint job and fantastic chrome rims that give it a classic A-Team look. It's unclear if Danny even intended for this van to be a flip or if he simply built it for his personal use, but the model has some customized features that make it pretty unique. The Vamp Rod. Danny has always been unique since he was little. When he was younger, Danny introduced B-horror movies on the Vegas TV station KFBT. During his stint on KFBT, he usually dressed up as a vampire, or you can say Elvis impersonator, and that unique style of dressing gave him the nickname the Count of Cool Rider. The Vamp Rod is Danny's idea of what the Count should daily drive. Vamp Rod is an affectionate nickname for a 1932 Ford Roadster that serves as a prime example of how a trip to Count's Kustoms can take an old classic and make it better than brand new. This car looks menacing and exciting with glossy black paint, red details, and exposed insides. It's no wonder Danny chose to make this hot rod one of his daily drivers. 1966 Mustang GT 350. This next car takes Danny back to his childhood days. It's a 1966 Mustang GT 350, which Danny grew up around. His dad bought it when he was 9. To date, it's one of Danny's favorite cars. Unlike most cars in Danny's garage, this Mustang GT 350 remains largely untouched. Danny stuck to the classic paint job for the Mustang and has kept the car in its original form, just the way Ford intended this legendary vehicle to be. 1966 Shelby 427 AC Cobra. This next car holds a connection with Danny's dad, just like the Mustang GT 350. It's a Shelby 427 AC Cobra, and it was the first car Danny and his father went out to buy together. Often tagged as one of the world's scariest cars, the Shelby AC Cobra was born when automotive designer Carroll Shelby decided it would be a good idea to stick a massive V8 in a small car. Koker Shelby 427 is powered by a 7.0 L V8 engine matted to a 4-speed transmission. The engine puts out 425 horsepower, which is more than enough to rip from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds, which is crazy for a car made in 1966. Koker Shelby 427 AC Cobra is one of the more valuable cars in his collection. It's estimated that a flawless example can be sold for at least $1.9 million. Hearse. Only a few people can say they own a 1966 427 Shelby Cobra. The same goes for a hearse. It's a vehicle no one wants to own unless they run a funeral house. But when your name is Danny Koker and your love for cars goes beyond sentiments or what other people think, you just have to own one. Like most of his cars, Danny's hearse is no ordinary hearse. It's a Cadillac with a dual high-rise intake with two 750 double Pampers, sitting between a vertical exhaust system that's the same height as the carburetors. Danny's hearse would suit the Grim Reaper's needs if he required a hearse. 1968 Dodge Charger. What's more classier than a hearse? A Dodge Charger, obviously. Thanks to the Fast and Furious franchise, everyone knows what a classic Dodge Charger looks like. This Mopar is not the only one in Koker's collection, but one of the more recognizable ones. While everyone loves the Charger due to all the power it has been portrayed to have, Danny Koker appreciates the Charger for its finer details. Danny's best part of this car is not the V8 that makes it fast and sounds so cool, but the innovative center console design that runs clear down the cabin. He has mentioned this feature on more than one occasion in public. Lamborghini Countach. Danny's love for American-made cars is apparent for all to see, but the allure of European gems like the Countach is hard to ignore. It's hard to beat having a Countach in front of your showroom next to your 427 Shelby Cobra. This is precisely how Danny operates, and the Lamborghini is only one of several gleaming cars displayed prominently in the showroom. Danny's Countach is painted white, just like the iconic Countach Leonardo DiCaprio drove while playing Jordan Belfort in the Wolf of Wall Street movie. The estimated value of this car is expected to be around $400,000. Most of the vehicles Danny owns hold sentimental importance, making it difficult for him to part with them. Danny says this about every car he has ever owned.